Welcome everybody. Welcome to a fun, blistery, rainy hurricane day. It is a hurricane. Hurricane Nicole is going on right now here in Wildwood, Florida. It is blistering on through. My RV is rocking like fun. I mean, not as fun as it could be, but it's rocking. Which brings me to a point. I drive an electric vehicle. Oh, the humidity is showing its ugly face. I feel like I'm back in the Philippines. But what is it like to drive an electric vehicle in the middle of a hurricane? Let's go find out. And what's it like charging your electric vehicle in the middle of a hurricane? Can you do it when there's no electricity anywhere? The power is out. We're going to find out. Well, because there's no power, I'm not getting any coffee here right now.
Change. In southbound Florida's Turnpike has a crash in two left lanes at the 408. In Volusia County, several eastbound bridges over the Halifax and Indian Rivers are closed, and Walter Boardman Lane is closed between Old Dixie Highway and High Bridge Road with flooding. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 for the traffic.
Okay, I had to turn down this desolate country road because the road I was on was totally flooded out. Tree branches, and it looked like about a 6 foot deep, kind of how the road's coming up here. It looked about 6 foot deep of water over there, and I did not want to drive through because I just got a car wash. Go figure, you get a car wash and a hurricane happens. One thing I have noticed in the middle of a storm, if you're running your windshield wipers in an electric car, you can hear them a lot more than you can in a gas powered car because I don't know what it is. But I can hear my windshield wipers, whereas in my truck or anything else, you really can't hear them because the engine. I am charging in a hurricane. So I pulled up here to this little charger on the side of the road. Now, a lot of people, let me tell you this story. So the other day I was at work, right? And we have some maintenance people around our work. My whole company is great. Every employee, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got different political views. You may like rock and roll. Somebody may like country. Yeah, you may be a Marvel fan. Someone else may be a DC fan. It doesn't matter. We got a great company. Disagreements happen, right? But one of our mechanics decided to just say he was joking, a very nice guy, but goes, so how long's your extension cord? And instead of just going along with it and saying, oh, I got a pretty long one, and then hoping he would say something like, that's what she says. But I went the opposite route and did the smart ass stuff. And so I went ahead and said, why would I need an extension cord? And then, which leads the other person to go, well, isn't this an electric car? And I go, yeah. And so you need an extension cord? And I go, well, why would I need an extension cord? And I just kept asking that over, and kind of throwing them for a loop because they thought I was going to go along with them and just jokingly. And I was joking, but it was just the opposite of joking, trying to be in the straight person, because a comedy duo always needs a straight person and whatever. So I was doing that. And we got to talking. He goes, and then the question started coming out. Well, where do you charge? So I turned a joke into more of a learning experience for somebody, and I let them know you could charge everywhere, almost, at least in Florida. I don't know, and driving all over the United States, I've noticed this too. Everywhere I go in my truck, I watch for these. Now that I drive an electric vehicle, I'm watching for these chargers. They're everywhere. You could open up your maps. Let me show you this. First, let me show you this. Some of you guys might have seen this on Facebook. I'm afraid of buying things on Facebook, but you could put your telephone in there. Look at that. All robotically shuts and everything. How cool is that? And it charges your phone while you're doing it. But let's say you're looking for charge points, right? Let's scroll all out. Look at here, just in the state of Florida alone. Would you guys look at that? Just in my area, look at all the charging places just in my area. And pretty much all of those are free. Almost every I can just go to anyone plug in just like I did here, and everything's free. And because it's all on a different grid. So that's kind of how I explained it. And if you scroll out through the whole United States, I mean, they're just everywhere. Except for, well, you'd like in Utah and stuff like that, there's a different company. This is PlugShare, but if I clicked a different app, there's even more, you know. But I like using PlugShare just for my local area. But yeah, they're pretty much everywhere. So even though I have a very small battery, my range anxiety, you know, how far you can go and worried if you're going to run out of electricity, is pretty much minimal. I don't have much range anxiety. I can drive from Florida all the way to California for free pretty much, and not have to worry, even in a car like the Nissan Leaf. Anyway, it's been a couple minutes. I should probably unplug and go check on Steph stuck in the truck. Okay, I just went and checked on Steph stuck in a truck. She's doing pretty good, hunkered down in the RV. And it's time to get back out and really charge my vehicle. Let's see if I can just drive around, pull into any establishment, and see if there's a charge thing. Sometimes they're hard to find. They're pretty much everywhere, but sometimes they are hard to locate unless you use a map. I'm not going to use a map. I'm just going to go ahead and drive, pull into a parking lot, and see if there's charging stations around here in Leesburg, Wildwood, Eustis, Florida. Well, would you look at that? Very easy to find. Charge point, free charging. Gotta love it. Love that free juice. Okay, let's get out there and do this. Oh, hurricane. Whoa, it's windy. Now, normally what I would do, I'm assuming I would do, is I'm at the Leesburg Mall right now. Man, I gotta pee. But I think the mall is closed due to the hurricane. So normally you hook up, you charge, and you go and do some shopping to show support, because that's the thing about the EV charging. A lot of businesses will put their chargers in the parking lot, knowing that you're going to charge, probably come in, eat, do some shopping, which offsets, you know, them installing these things. So if you do charge, make sure you go. This is what I do. I look on the map. Like yesterday, we went to a restaurant. The only reason I went to that restaurant is because they had a charging station. I wanted to show support. You know, they're giving you free juice. It's like, go grab a steak. That's how I look at it. And some places, like on the Turnpike, they do charge. It's like 20 cents or something like that to charge my car. Okay, they're charging me 20 cents, so I don't have to go and support the Turnpike. But, you know, if it's a normal business like a mall, a hotel, a gas station, you know, go buy a soda at a gas station. If a Shell station says, hey, got some free charging here for you. That's what I like to do. So at the moment, the Leesburg Mall is closed, it looks like. Man, I gotta go bathroom. But the charging, everything around here pretty much has no electricity. I stopped to get Steph some lunch, you know, wake her up because she woke up late. Gonna get her some lunch and stuff and some coffee or something to drink. But everything from where I live to here, no electricity. The stoplights are out, everything, it's just, you know, it's a hurricane, so there's no electricity. But there is charging. Just to prove a point that it's a separate grid. And yes, I am charging. See the cable? It's working. You know what's crazy is I just looked at, because this app or computer on my phone thing here, it talks about the charging. And I'm looking, it's free charging, obviously. But it shows every place you've charged and the cost. So I was wrong when I said $1, or maybe not, because there had to be another one. I did pay for one in Wildwood, Florida that costed 68 cents. But this one here is free that I'm doing now. Yesterday was free. October 31st, which is Halloween night, I paid 68 cents. But then I got another free, another free, another free, another free, 0. I don't know why it doesn't say free, it just says 0. Oh. Free, 0, free. Then I did spend $1.40 and then 0, 0, 0. So $1.40 plus 68 cents. That's all I've spent so far on all those charges. So not bad. So this is crazy. Before I pull out of here, I'm looking at that. Look at that. It's coming, man. We're getting hit. Wow. Okay, so it's been a pretty hectic day. It's blustery outside. I'm back inside Cousin Eddie and safe and sound. Did a charging, went and checked on stuff stuck in a truck. Gotta love hurricanes, especially since I passed a couple gas stations that were without electricity. No electricity. Nobody could pump their gas. Nobody could purchase anything in the store but me. I got my charge because you can do that in an electric car. And something else you can do, say I lost electricity here and I didn't have my generator, I could actually plug my car into my house and operate pretty much anything. Air conditioner, microwaves, anything you can operate in your house, your refrigerator. Your car can operate a house for a limited time, you know, a few hours here and there. Then you're gonna have to go charge it again. But in case of an emergency, another bonus of having an electric car. Anyway, until the next time, thanks for tuning in. This is not a preaching video. I'm just my first 2 months experience with my car and what it's been like so far. And can you do certain things like travel semi-good distances? Can you charge during the middle of a storm when everybody has no electricity? Can you plug in your house and operate your house? Which I'll do in a later video just to show you guys it's really easy to do. You just plug it in. That's it. Because especially my house has inverters because I live in a motorhome. But you could do it at a regular house too. Anyway, I'm out of here. I gotta go hop in my truck and head to Michigan, which will be far away from this hurricane. Which kind of sucks because I enjoy this. I enjoy hurricanes. That's why I live in Florida. Well, I mean, not the only reason. Until the next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys from down the road. Until then, peace out, everybody.